Greetings and welcome back. Here's some more scores from the past week. Texans beat the Broncos 31-25. Raiders beat the Steelers 34-31. Sorry, Raiders. Yep. Ravens beat the Patriots 31-30, and Chiefs over the Saints 27-24. And the Saints are still stagnant at 0-3. Now back to Sports Unplugged with Leon Rogers.
The good doctor, Dr. Nate Boney, man, giving you the sports update. In all fairness to him, we was clowning before the mics came on. That's what we do. It's all good, though, man. Appreciate him nonetheless. Let's get back. We were talking NFL before we left. Back on the NFL, a lot of great games. Michael Vick, is he going to make it this last season?
No, he's not.
He got crushed. The closing play before half. I mean, he got hit from the blind side so hard. The guy picked the fumble up and ran it 90 yards for the touchdown. But the thing about it, the whole time he was running up the field, Michael Vick never moved. Never got up, never moved. Because I said, when I saw him get hit, Kerry Rhodes blew him up.
I mean, okay, hold on. Let's really break this down. Kerry Rhodes had an erection shot.
Yeah, he did.
Because when he came around the corner and saw that he wasn't touched.
And his back was turned to him.
You know how big of a bullseye that is?
Oh, my God.
That's a defensive player's dream. Because all he's thinking about is, I'm going to run straight at him and pretend he's not there.
Keep going towards the sideline.
I'm going to run right through him. And that's exactly what he did. That's a dream for any defensive player.
I kind of blame Andy Reid for calling the pass play with 6-something seconds left. Kick the field goal. Just get some points. I mean, the time that he sat back there, he got popped, and the guy, and I turned to my cousin who was watching the game with me. I said, if Michael Vick gets up from that and helps chase this guy down, I'm going to go buy an authentic Michael Vick. I'm going to buy an authentic Michael Vick Atlanta jersey, and I'm going to buy an authentic Michael Vick
Eagles
jersey. And I'm going to buy the ugly one, the one with the powder blue and the yellow. I'm going to buy the horrific one because he just got destroyed. And as they showed the guy running down the field, they put a split screen on, and Michael Vick was like, "Is the play over? Is the play over? I should have never did that to them dogs. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. That wasn't a football player. That was somebody from Peter."
Hey, man.
I'm just joking.
When I saw Michael Vick have, the chalk outline.
Yes. Damn shame.
He was like this.
All I could think was Coming to America. Damn shame what they did to Michael Vick.
But man, the problem is this is happening every week.
Goodness.
He's getting blown up.
And he's not running. Here's the thing. He's not taking off running. He's standing in the pocket and
I told people this all the time. I'm like, I'm not worried about Michael Vick when he's running around.
Because that's what he do.
He can avoid and dodge and slide and dive, whatever. But when you stand in that pocket, and as much as those offensive linemen seem not to like him.
My God.
Hey, man, and this is a problem that they've had ever since he's been there. Even when he had that amazing year 2 seasons ago.
Bust up.
He got jacked. He got jacked all the time he was getting hit. That's why he got hurt so much. And it wasn't so much because of the run, because he was getting blasted. And I'm like, where's the offensive line at, man? So, now I know. I'm like, okay, it's not just the Bears. A lot of teams have terrible offensive lines.
And I just want to say this, too, not to be throwing more fuel on the fire. Shout out to Marcus Vick that's going back to jail again.
What?
Yeah. Warrant was issued for his arrest on Friday at Hampton VA when Marcus didn't show up to a court date regarding his charge of driving on a suspended license in 2011. Not showing up to court, it seems trivial, but they're going to lock his ass up. 10 days.
That's what they do.
He'll get about 10 days. I mean, listen, man, my brother's in the NFL. And at one point in time, I was a great athlete at Virginia Tech, and maybe could have had a shot to play.
He had a shot.
Receiver. I don't see him playing quarterback.
He had a shot.
But he had a shot. And just not good,
No. Drew Brees. The Saints.
Are the Saints in trouble for
the Saints are done. Here's the thing, man. Look, when we talked about,
Still don't think they can make the playoffs out of the NFC.
not 0-3.
Grab a wild card.
Not 0-3. No,
Too big of a hole.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, you have
And they got Green Bay next week.
You get Green Bay next week. You get Tampa Bay. You have the Panthers. Even though the Panthers didn't play well last week, you still got them ahead of you. And I really don't see them.
You can be 0-4. Look at this Green Bay.
And then you have,
then Tampa Bay's young and hungry.
Exactly, the division isn't easy
anymore. Yeah,
they haven't even played. So you have 8 division games against guys that are ahead of you. Good luck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to catch the Falcons. I can guarantee you that.
Back to the Aints.
That's what they look like. They look like it's back to the Aints right now. And let me tell you this: the Saints right now have proven everywhere coaching matters.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the thing was people thought that doesn't matter that Sean Payton's right there because you're acting like Drew Brees is calling the plays. He never called the plays.
No, he just executed them.
Sean Payton was too much of an egomaniac to let anybody call the plays.
He just executed them.
No, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, they miss Sean Payton. Please believe that. And then another thing, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the Saints get the number 1 pick. I want Sean Payton to come out off of suspension with his middle fingers way up in the air, flicking off everybody. I got the number 1 pick.
Right.
Man, please, let's go.
Yeah, who's coming out? That's worth getting.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You can trade those and get yourself a
good
bountiful,
right?
A bountiful of stuff.
Surround
bountiful.
With some more.
The Saints get a bountiful.
Let's talk about a good team
stuff
that went bad for one day, and that's the San Francisco 49ers. Look very, very.
Man, I have no clue what the hell happened to them.
Very anemic on offense
because
Ponder had a 21-35, 198 yards, 2 TDs.
Look, man.
That running TD, though, that showed why the Vikings believe in him.
Okay, here's the thing about Ponder, all right? Ponder's going to be a Minnesota Viking quarterback for the next 10 years and be just average.
What? No Joe Webb? I just in the Minnesota Vikings movie, I could just see Samuel Jackson as Joe Webb. I need to get in, mother. Ponder hurt.
Let me play.
Let me play, mother. Lawrence Fishburne is Leslie Frazier.
I'm waiting for that. You got one?
No.
We
got Denzel. Denzel as Leslie Frazier. You want to go in and start. You want to be the man. You want to be the guy that takes us to the finals. Not to mention that we got a stellar running back,
right?
But you want to be quarterback. I want to play, mother. Samuel Jackson is Joe Webb.
Hey, man. Ponder is going to be an average quarterback that leads them to about 8, 9, 10 wins a season.
But their defense got turned.
Okay.
Peterson only rushed for 86 yards on 25 carries and no touchdowns.
That's a lot against the 49ers defense.
Yeah,
That's a
but
lot.
They kept him out the end zone.
Yeah, they did. And here's the thing, man. Alex Smith, and somebody said it on Fox.
It was an ugly game.
Here's
on
the thing
both
they said on
sides
Fox.
of the ball.
If you have the lead, if you get the lead on the 49ers, the 49ers are going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers are not a big comeback team. Right. They like to run the ball, play defense. And a team like that needs to get a lead, and then they just, chew the clock out. That's basically what happens. So when they have to come from behind, and then you have to depend on Alex Smith to make plays, you have to depend on Alex Smith to win ball games for you, that's when things start getting sketchy. That's when all of a sudden, when he's just throwing the ball around, and you look in his eyes, and he's like, he don't want it.
Hey, he's 24-35, 204 yards and a touchdown.
Right.
No INTs.
That's great. That's good. His streak is still alive. Wonderful. You lost the game. But here's my thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of him. The defense couldn't stop Christian Ponder.
I'm sorry that the defense doesn't come in every game and just destroys everybody. Sometimes you might need somebody now, to put some points up on the board. I'm sorry.
They couldn't stop.
I'm sorry that the great 49ers defense couldn't just shut out everybody. So all Alex Smith has to do is get about 2 touchdowns.
But hold on, it's not even about.
Let me apologize for the defense.
No,
right now.
It's not even about shutting out people. But they gave up all the points in the first damn half. They gave up 7 in the first, 10 in the second. They scored 3 and 10 in the. 3 in the second and 10 in the third. And then they gave up another touchdown in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is sometimes the damn defense can have a bad game.
But sometimes their offense didn't have a bad game. Their offense played like they normally play.
Right, exactly.
So there's no room for the defense to have a bad game. You come to play. You get your Johnson stroke when you hold people to no rushing touchdowns till 2 weeks in the season. You've set a standard.
So now,
I expect nothing less.
he's like, your offense is not going to do this.
So get at it.
You got to get at it. So it is your fault. You know what the offense going to bring.
They know what we about.
They bring it every week. So you got to bring what you got.
We got to play.
I got you.
Ray Lewis was over there. That's what he'd say. We can't worry about the other side of the ball. They going to do what they do. And y'all going to do what y'all do. And these nice silken pants.
Real quick.
The Jets, man. No. Oh, losing Darrell Reeves for the year.
It's done. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy.
Your best corner. All falls on Cromartie now.
Well, like I said, I don't have a problem with Cromartie.
No, Tim Tebow's going to go in at quarterback and play it.
Exactly, because, he's touched.
Yeah.
By the Lord.
Blessed by God.
Blessed by God.
What were you saying, bro?
Cam Newton and Steve Smith.
I love what Steve Smith did.
He needed to.
And I don't think Steve Smith is doing it in a malicious way. Steve Smith is saying, look, if you're going to be the leader of this team, you can't come sit on the sidelines and pout.
Like a...
You know what I'm saying? Now, like Jay Cutler did it, got killed for it. You're going to get killed for it, too. I said, especially when you're down 36-0, you score and you do the Superman routine in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should have just walked back to the bench and said, let's try to get the ball back. But you can't sit over here and pout because it's not going your way today. We're getting our asses handed to it. It's going to happen a few more times. This is called the league. No one stays perfect forever. But the thing is, you don't want that feeling numerous times. Look what happened. Let's bounce back from it and let's get back at it and let's go win this next game.
Man, see, here's my thing, man. It's Cam Newton just got this. He has this attitude about him. You know what I'm saying? That
people were waiting on that.
But see, people were waiting on. But I was hoping it wouldn't really show. I was hoping that it would be a leader.
Is he arrogant or confident?
It's confidence. No, but my thing is. No, it's arrogance. Let me tell you why it's arrogance.
I was waiting for you because you was like, you didn't believe it when you said it.
No, because arrogant is confidence if he doesn't act the way he does when they're losing.
Exactly.
When you have arrogance like that and it shows like that on the sideline, that's what it is. Because you think, everything's going his way. He's probably blaming everybody else for the problems right now because can't be Cam Newton.
But let's be honest. We're talking about a guy who won the junior college national championship, came to Auburn, won the national championship, went unbeaten. He's not used to losing. At all.
Other than, his eligibility at Florida.
And maybe 25,000 here or there.
But
we don't know.
We don't know. But the thing about Cam Newton is it's like you got to be able to elevate your team. You're not elevating your team. You're looking great. The stats are looking great and everything like that. But you're not bringing your team.
How you making everybody else better?
You're not. And it's showing now because now people are getting ready for you.
And
how long can he go without being a winning quarterback? How long can he just go along being a stat stuffer?
Him? Not long. Yeah, I said it. Not long. No. Matthew Stafford can go a long time without being a winning quarterback before Cam Newton. I don't care how talented he is. I want to say this, though. How much of it is unfair to him because his offensive lineman went out and boasted and made a crazy-ass statement in the paper.
I don't care about that.
But I ain't put pressure on the kid.
Everyone says they're going to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. Everybody says that. Ain't no pressure.
No.
You know what? Lee.
I'm mad. Everybody says their goal is to win the Super Bowl.
Whatever. Here's the
thing. They don't say we're going to win the Super Bowl. That's the difference.
This is where the pressure began. Week 1 of his rookie year, 400 yards. Week 2, rookie year, 400 yards.
But they were losing.
It doesn't matter. All that he did last year, the stats that he put up last year, that was the pressure for this year. Because now everyone expected him to make that leap.
I get it, but then when you have a guy who doesn't even touch the ball, well, it was the center, right? Mm-hmm. He touches the ball and
every game,
play. To say we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Listen, like I said, you don't hear the Cleveland Browns saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl. They say our goal is to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
But saying my goal is and saying I'm going to is two different things. And I think that put a lot of unwarranted pressure on the kid, too.
Oh, man,
I'm not saying he can't man up and handle it. No, I'm not saying it, but
I'm telling you, the pressure came from when he played as well as he did last year. Look at Andy Dalton.
He's got a better team around him, though. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Better team.
All right.
Cincinnati's not a better team than Carolina.
I'm not saying that. I argue
Are
that.
they? No, are they
Did I
not?
argue that? Can we go into this break, please?
Yeah, all right, let's go. Sports Unplugged.